Hello, folks. Welcome to another round of Modern. It's Dylan from Alternate Universes, and I totally paused what I was supposed to say there. On the left, we have Lawrence Scarver playing Blue-Eyed Hammer Time, and on the right, we have Ralph Sposato playing Gruul Ponza. A deck that Ralph sometimes plays. Typically, Ralph plays either like a Temur Reclamation deck, or Blue-Eye Control, or Grixis Control, with some interesting added elements to them. This time, he's just going for your regular old Ponza. He wants to blow up your lands. He wants to play a Blood Moon. He wants to play some decent creatures. And then Lawrence's deck, it's just Hammer Time. Nothing special, not to my knowledge. But we're doing the thing that pseudo-terrorized Modern for at least a week or two. That's right, we're playing Sigardizade, and we are putting some hammers on things. Lawrence fetching down to 17, which has not been updated in the live total yet. I think a customer was talking to me, and I got distracted. That or I was doing something. This was on Halloween night. So, anybody who was not at the store and participated in Halloween activities, whether it be with your family or whatever you do, I hope you had a great time. I hope you had a cool costume. If you did have a cool costume, let us know down in the comments below, because we at Alternate Universes love Halloween. Right, here comes a Pure Steel Paladin. Ralph bolted the Esper Sentinel on the last turn. Has two different Art Ignoble Hierarchs on the board. You got the Sketcher and a regular. If he does not play a Retro Frame as well, I will be sad. There's a Forest and 3 mana. We're going to pillage the Hollow Fountain.
No.
I'm going to play tapped Catcher Triumph, and then Ignoble Hierarch into a Arbor Elf. Okay, white mana plays Sigardizade. If you don't know what that does, it will give all the equipment in Lawrence's deck flash. And then when he plays them, he can then equip it. Right. Arbor Elf going to jump in front of that Pure Steel Paladin. Going to flash in a Shadow Spear here. Going to get to draw a card from the Pure Steel Paladin if he recognizes it.
Put you back to 20.
Then we're going to trample over 2 points of damage, and Lawrence will gain 2 life or 3 life. Going back up to 20. Off will go to 15.
Good.
Did not draw his card. Pure Steel Paladin has a ability that when an equipment enters your battlefield, you draw a card. It also has Metalcraft, where if you have 3 or more artifacts in play, you can equip, or all equipment you have gain equip 0. Okay, Ralph just passes the turn. Alright, put another Arbor Elf. So his board looks like the same as the last turn, but the Forest is tapped. Why? Alright, we're going to crack in here with the Pure Steel Paladin.
I'll block with an elf.
Going to put the Arbor Elf forward. So, okay, cool. Here's 2 more points of damage. He's going to play my Ganjo, Seed of the Empire. Ralph is going to stomp in response, which Lawrence will then equip a hammer in response to the stomp, making that Pure Steel Paladin a 13/13 trampling life-linking creature. I was going to draw that card. I do not think Ralph is really able to come back here. I don't know how well Ponza deals with huge creatures. I don't think there's any just like kill target creature cards in the deck. And Ralph is going to scoop it up. Lawrence will be taking game 1. I will be right back in a second with game 2, folks. Now, I know that says that Ralph won game 1. That is inaccurate. I got bodied by the 180 roll. And I was like, oh, the person on my left won. Let me do that. Not the case. So yes, Lawrence is 1-0. Ralph is going to go Misty Rainforest, fetch, play an Arbor Elf, getting a Stomping Ground. Now, one of the cool things that Ponza or Arbor Elf decks can do is if you play Utopia Sprawl, you can produce 4 mana on turn 2. You used to see this a lot with Green-White Heliod Company, where you would turn 1 play a Arbor Elf, turn 2 play your second land, then let's say it's just a basic forest, tap your basic forest, play Utopia Sprawl enchanting the other land, naming a Gully, tap it for 2 mana, use Arbor Elf to untap that land, tap it for 2 more mana, and then Collected Company, or whatever 4 mana, 3 mana play you want to make. Right, Lawrence is just going to go real simple. Snow-covered plains into a Sagardizade, playing an Ornithopter as well. Ponza is an interesting deck in Modern. I don't know how strong it is right now. It hasn't really got any really good tools in a while. It definitely can just like snake games for, you know, you kill all your opponent's lands and then they just don't have anything. Like we're pillaging the basic there. I'm just going to go fetch another basic, going down to 19. Like if hypothetically, if Lawrence didn't have any other lands in hand, Ralph might have just been able to run away with the game there. I wonder if Ralph plays Elder Gargaroth. I've played against Ponza once or twice in tournament, and the guy I played against definitely had Gargaroths in his deck, and it was always really cool. I played against it twice. Yeah. Once is Mill, once is Murktide, I think. What was I playing? Oh, Grixis Death Shadow. That's what I was playing. The other one. Okay, Lawrence equipping a hammer, putting Ralph to 4. See a Force of Vigor in Ralph's hand.
Huh? I'm gonna play Lightning Bolts. Yeah, you're gonna put the red, white,
Going to make 4 mana. I think just casting the Force here. While Lawrence is tapped out.
We'll leave the Ornithopter.
Going to pop the hammer and the Sagardizade.
If it's your turn, you may exile.
If it's not your turn, it's the Force of Vigor.
Ralph most likely doing that just to not allow Lawrence to have any potential responses. We are in sideboards. Lawrence probably has Spell Pierces in his deck, as well as Blacksmith Skill, which is strong card. 1 mana, give Hexproof, or give Indestructible, which is the big part. I think it also gives Hexproof as a Stoneforge Mystic. Looks like he's contemplating Cauldron Complete. Probably not the greatest idea against one of the more removal heavy decks in the format. Between Stomp and Bolt and other shenanigans. Okay, goes and gets a Sword of Feast and Famine.
Is that the green and black?
Now, if you're not familiar with Sword of Feast and Famine, equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and from green. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, that player discards the card, and you untap all lands you control, and it equips for 2 mana.
I was like, huh. Had it on top. And I was
We
like,
stomped the Stoneforge. We played Attached Catchery Triumph. I wonder what the Catchery Triumph's for. I wonder what the blue is in Ralph's deck.
I'll just play the sword.
Okay. 3 mana plays the sword. What could he be playing that requires blue?
Saga.
Okay, go to Stone Rain, the Urza Saga.
Good.
Using that Mystical Archive Stone Rain. Huh. I mean, knowing Ralph, it really could just be 100 different things. My man likes to play a lot of cards, and that's okay. Alright, so we have equipped Ralph is the bolt, the blacksmith skill on the Ornithopter, which will give it +2/+2 since it's an artifact creature, and that will be lethal. Lawrence is going to take it 2-0 with Hammer Time over Ponza. That score gets corrected, hopefully now. There it is. Good job, Dylan. Alright, folks, thank you for watching, and have a great rest of your day. As always, we appreciate you when you watch these videos. If you can like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Yeah.